Alright, so this is a very exciting unboxing, but it's actually the beginning of a commission video, as funny as that is. So this is a box with what appears to be, and I'm always hesitant to say that anything is the last of anything or the rarest or anything, because as soon as you make claims like that, you wind up with people who prove you wrong, and that's no fun for anybody. So I am going to delicately unpackage this, and huge props to Rob for putting so much time and effort into packaging this as carefully as he could, since the box is actually what makes this so special. So we've got fully bubble wrapped, and then there appears to be a lot of twine on here, but I am just very, very excited to add this to my armory. And if you kind of sort of know what you're looking for here, it's starting to come out of this packaging for you. This should be one of the last, I should say one of the last new in-box Firestorms out there. And the Firestorm is a blaster that I like a lot, and I'm actually a big fan of all of the vintage Koosh blasters, but the Firestorm is definitely my favorite out of all of them. And wow, it's just, the box is in such great shape. This is just crazy. The Firestorm is a very, very old blaster, so to find a new in-box Firestorm, and it looks like we might have to clean up the box just a little bit, this is just excellent. Very, very cool. I can't wait to do a surgical unboxing of this for you guys, my viewers. I'll probably get around to that sometime much, much later in the month, but this is a Vortex Firestorm, and it's just such an incredibly rare blaster. If you want to see my review of this, be sure to click here. I've done a review of the vintage Firestorm. Now, he also included a copy of his documentary, What Matters, which is the story of kind of how he goes to Africa and some of the interesting trials and tribulations and experiences that he went through along that process. And it's a great watch. I highly recommend it. But also included in the box is one of his personal Rebelle revolvers. I forget what they call these. I think that they're Sweet Revenges, but I always use the 5x5 models, and I really enjoy this blaster in its stock form, and I know that he nerfs very hard with them, so this is what we're going to be focusing on actually in this video. And let's turn it into something really, really special for Rob. That should be very exciting. I love making commissions when I know that they're just going to see tons and tons of glorious battle. As always, guys, the secret to a killer paint job is an excellent sanding job. You can see that this has that really chalky finish that you're looking for, and it's very, very smooth. I finished sanding these, then I wet sanded them, then I actually took them into the shower with me, washed them, and now that they are totally air dried, they are ready for a base coat. I've already finished blending the enamel that I'm going to put on these, so it should look really, really good. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll show you what the insides of the blaster look like next. Alright, so we're going to come in and add a 8 kilogram spring to the custom blaster for Rob, which should be pretty exciting. I know that he wanted a little bit more pomp and circumstance out of it, and this should deliver exactly that. The outside, the externals of this blaster are completely finished at this point, but I'm going to wait until the end to show you what they look like. After I install the spring, all that should be left is to do a leather wrapping, because that always looks really, really fine on these Rebelle blasters, and it should be ready to do a firing demo.
Hey guys, this is Rob from Thunderdome, just showing you the Summer's Eve. I'm just an SR fanatic, and I just begged Drac to make me a blaster rather, sorry, and I just got it, and I am blown away by it. It is so smooth, and Draculina did the paint job up here, and I played with it for the first time in Thunderdome last night, and when I first got it, I was like, I'm never going to throw this thing, I'm going to baby it, and I feel like I've broken it in thoroughly tonight. Or last night, because I threw it for the first time, I dropped it and I went to Tropicaea, and I feel like that's how Nerf blasters are supposed to be. Like, they can be beautiful and everything, but its true beauty is just ripping people up with it, running through, and if it needs to be thrown, it needs to be thrown. But I could not be happier with this blaster. It's just the treasure of my collection at this point, but I look forward to many of glorious battles with it.